According to me, I think 2027 is so far. We will have to wait too long if that is the time we are going to change things in this country. I think this is a call for every Kenyan, every patriotic Kenyan to be angry with what is happening in our country. The things that are happening in our country are really, really astonishing. Most of us parents, most of us youths, most of us elderly, we are worried with what is going on. Nothing is working. Everything is almost at a standstill. No system is working in this country. Hospitals, they are not working everywhere in the country. I don't understand what is going on. Let us first of all forget about our deputy president, the former deputy president. That is actually, to me, he is still the deputy president. But let's forget about him for a moment and just think of the things that are not going right. When we were following the impeachment of him, or his impeachment, a lot of things were happening behind the curtains in our courts, unfortunately. A lot of things were passed. A lot of things were okayed. The things that we had fought for were okayed. Simply because people were not really interested. They were just interested with the impeachment case. Now, the taxes that we were fighting for are back. And they are going to be back in a full force. The education system is still in a bad state. It's not working. I don't understand what is really happening. The housing levy and all those things, they are back. And actually it was judged by the Supreme Court. So those things, those housing nonsense are here to stay. Hey, my friends, it is a call for each and every patriotic Kenyan to be angry, so that we can bring our heads together and talk and see what we can do and see if there is a situation that can change. We are ready to talk. We should be ready to talk. We should be angry enough to talk, because if we don't, if this is going to be norm, then we are going to be in a very great shock. And let me tell you, one day President William Ruto, when he was a deputy president, said one thing, that every person who is not involved with the politics of his country is punished by getting bad leaders to lead them. Or the punishment God gives to people who does not involve themselves with the politics of their country is bad leadership. And I think that is where we are. If we are not going to be involved with the politics of our country, then we are going to be bad to be led or to be governed by bad leaders. And this is especially if we look at the situation today. Everybody is crying. People are going hungry. People are living outside because their houses are locked by the landlords. Landlords are tolerating so much because people don't, most of good landlords, because they are good landlords, they are tolerating people, Kenyans, so much because they don't have money to pay the rent. People are going to work in the morning, going to businesses in the morning, going to work in the morning until evening, and they are getting nothing. Men and women, it's time to get angry and to sit down and think and ask ourselves, where do we want our country in the next 3 years? In the next 3 years, where do we want our country? What should we do? What are we supposed to do? What is going on? If this is the case, even we are left, the Kenya is, I personally feel like a good Kenyan. I personally feel that we are on our own. We are on our, we might think that, few might think that they are okay and they are lucky. And they are, because maybe the systems are favoring them. But I'm telling them it is just a matter of minutes. It's a matter of days. It's a matter of time. And they will join us in this cry. Pastors, reverends, bishops, and the so-called clergy, you must call your congregants or congregations to this anger. We must be angry. When we get angry, we will get the solution. How I pray that our leaders will sit down and deliberate the things that matter to a common mwananchi. How I pray that these leaders, the same thing that people are saying, that the same speed that you used to impeach the deputy president, a legally elected deputy president, the same speed that you used, will you please go with the same speed and solve the problem that Kenyans are facing? Will you please attend the Kenyan needs the way you attended the impeachment of our deputy president? We are worried. We are worried. We are worried. Our children are getting suicidal every now and then. They are dying. They are dying because of problem, poverty, and everything. The situation in the country is not encouraging. Oh my goodness. The situation in the country is not encouraging at all. It is disappointing. People are suffering. What are we going to do? Guys, we must be angry. Lazima tukasirike. Lazima tukasirike. Na tukikasirika, tutapata jawabu. But if we are going to marry, tukitoshea, if we get comfortable in our situation the way we are today, if we continue being comfort in our poverty, if we continue to be comfort or to be comfortable in our situation, my friends, it's gonna not be very nice for us. Can we rise up and do something? Can we rise up and think of something that will change our country for better? Can we rise up and talk with our leaders? Can we call our leaders to order? Can we call them to sanity? The leaders that we have, we are calling it to sanity and we are not happy. We Kenyans, we are not happy. Personally, I'm not happy. Please do something. You have what it takes. You have a country. You have institutions. You have a law. You have a constitution. Please, come back to order, you guys. Come back to order before it gets worse. Because hii makasiriko ikilipuka, I pity my country. My guys, go to the ground. And then kwa ground, listen to us. Listen to the people on the ground. And please act accordingly. Act accordingly, I beseech you. Humbly, I'm asking you, come back to order. Be good Kenyans. Be good people. Please be good to us. Be good to us. Be good to Kenyans. Our leaders, be good to us. Be good to us. We elected you because we loved you. Please stop letting us down. Stop letting us down. Stop killing our people. Stop killing us. Stop abducting us. Stop punishing us. Stop torturing us. Stop, please. Stop. Stop this. It's not good. It's bad. It is bad. It's not good. Come back to order. Please, I beg you. It is not going to be good. We better be angry. And when we are angry, we'll get the solution. But before we explode with anger, you can do something. I know you can. Please, come back to order, leaders, and do something.